let's talk about Pete. So apparently he was going to host SNL in order to promote his new series Kiss, which has like a star-studded cast, by the way. It's crazy.
Mhm.
And I didn't even know that this was a project until he just started doing promotion for it. Normally I feel like I hear something and I had no clue that this was even going on. And then he was supposed to be hosting for SNL this weekend, but he wasn't able to host for SNL this weekend because of, obviously, as you know, the writers' strike. So I don't know. What are you thinking about this episode being canceled? Do you think that they would invite him back to host again, or do you think that this is kind of like a one and done? Too bad, so sad. You chose to leave the show anyway, kind of thing.
I mean, I think the strike definitely is affecting SNL as it is affecting our
Mhm.
entire industry. So, I mean, I I don't know. I can imagine they're probably rescheduling it. I mean, he probably had a musical guest and like the whole I mean, I don't think he left on bad terms from what I've read. I don't think
Yeah,
that
no.
he has any bad relation with the SNL team. So I would be really surprised if they were like, "Sorry, no." I feel like they'll probably reschedule it for another time, when the strike is over, whenever that is. And, whenever that is, and
I
I
know.
hope he gets a chance to do it. I'm sure it's a big career move for him to be able to host the show that he has been on for so many years. I'm sure that's a big career, step for him, and I would imagine the team at SNL would want that. They helped fashion his career. They helped build it.
Yeah. I feel like going back and hosting SNL would be like, I don't know if you ever did theater in high school. I know I did, and like, when you graduate from a program that you were so close to,
Mhm.
or like maybe for you for choir or something like that, and then you return back and you just have that sense of triumph. You're like, I've returned, and like these are my halls, and like you don't know what I went
No,
through to get here.
totally.
I feel like that's what he was probably
Totally.
looking forward to, returning back, yeah, having been
100%.
on that show for so long.
No, 100%, and
But
also it's like you said, that feeling of, I did unfortunately do theater in high school, and I sometimes continue to do it professionally. But, I would imagine it's very much like you're coming back, giving a talk back to the next generation of, people. Like, if you've made it on Broadway, you're coming back to your old theater community and you're giving a talk back. That's such like a made it moment, like, "Wow, I made it" moment, and I'm sure that's something he wants. I would imagine that's
Mhm.
something the team would want to give to him. They built his career.
Absolutely. Do you think that this is going to have anything now? Obviously, we know for hosting SNL, that's like the prime way to get your. I mean, he already has his name out there, but it's the prime way to be able to go and promote, to resurface, to really get your name back in the
Mhm.
headlines, especially on the publicity end of things. Do you think that this is going to, by him not being able to host SNL, do you think that this is going to hurt his show in any way, or what's your like gut reaction of him not being able to host SNL? Do you think it'll hurt it, or probably not because
I
it's
don't
Pete
think
Davidson and
so.
he's got some people in there.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
not. It's Pete Davidson. Like, you know what I mean? He just has I don't know if the word is iconized himself. I don't think that's a word. But like I feel like he's cemented himself to iconic status, at least close to. I mean, he
Yeah.
dated Kim Kardashian, he dated Phoebe Denver, he dated I think Emily Ratajkowski at one point, Ariana Grande, he
Mhm.
almost got married. Like he's dated so many iconic women and has kind of
Yeah.
cemented himself in pop culture that I feel like people are interested in what he does no matter if he hosts SNL or not. It's not like he necessarily needs SNL as a launching pad for the promotion of his like next project.
Mhm.
So, I don't think so. Do you think so?
I don't think so. I can't remember. I was watching an interview with Jimmy Fallon, and I can't remember off the top of my head any of the stars that he named. It's completely escaping me, but I know that he has like a star-studded cast too. So I
Yeah.
think that the fact that he's surrounded by such great peers that all have names, and then obviously with him being attached to the project, he just also, that boy fascinates the heck out of me. Like
Yeah,
I
me
can't
too.
figure him out. He's an enigma. Like he's very open. I feel like every time I watch an interview with him, like, I don't learn anything new about Pete. Like, what you see
Yeah.
is what you get. Yeah, I really have genuine like, I know the bullet points of Pete Davidson. I know the Wikipedia
Yeah,
bio of him, and, like, that's it.
me too.
But he's just still fascinates me. I'm just like, "How
I
did
don't
you
get
do
him.
this?"
I don't get it. I don't get the I'm gonna be totally honest, and I'm gonna get hate for this, I'm sure. I don't get the hype. I really don't. I really don't. I don't think he's that funny. Like, I don't think he doesn't make me laugh that hard. Like, he's not like the hottest man I've ever seen in my life. Like, but he's dated all of these incredibly hot women. These like cool, hot,
Incredibly hot women.
talented, iconic women. Like it's just kind of like he has some riz going on that we are not privy to. I don't know what
Mhm.
it is, but there's something we're
Yeah.
not seeing. So, I mean, I trust that Kim Kardashian, Ariana Grande, Emily Ratajkowski, and Phoebe Deniver all, have good taste in men. Well, have somewhat good taste in men that he like, he he's offers something. I couldn't tell you what it is.
I think he offers that extremely I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to come to his defense here, but I'm kind of right
Is
there
it
with you.
BDE? I mean, everybody's
I
talking
think
about the BDE that he has, but I've never seen it.
allegedly that is what is drawing the women. So, I don't know. I
Allegedly,
that's
yeah.
allegedly, you know, well, we are live, so if you guys have any comments about this so far, please make sure that you guys chime in and let us know and
Please
comment
do.
about Pete and
Let us
about
know if you
SNL
think
and
if you
let
like
us know
Pete,
your
like
hype.
what do you
Yeah.
like about him? Like
Yeah.
let us
Is
know.
it a specific tattoo? Is it his sense of humor? What is it? Is it the
Help a girl
acronym
out.
that was aforementioned? We're confused. But yeah, so good luck to Pete. I think Bupkis is going to do well. It stinks about SNL, and hopefully the writer's strike just gets settled soon. That's just a
Yeah.
I'm so sad about that writer's strike. I hope that they get everything
Yeah.
situated here soon. It
Me
sucks.
too.